How's it going, everyone? It's cloudchief, and yeah, I'm ready to start some gorget farming. Well, organ farming, but yeah, to make gorgets. Let's see. I can't, so I'll have to run around to get the crystal. But, let's see. Who all do I want to summon? I need to just go get Almia, so she's better for haste. Hey Glenn, how's it going? I'm just getting ready to do some gorget farm, or keep saying gorget farming. I'm not farming gorgets, I'm farming organs to make gorgets. Is someone like, okay, so I don't see anything. Oh, I don't have a boomerang. Don't need the high quality. Oh, nice UFO. I need to gotta set up thief macros on her, really. Take the time to do that. Alright, so sharks and urns are the big ones. Or I should say not the big ones, but the ones I need the most of. I didn't miss. I know. Well, you're going the wrong way. Did you guys re-raise? They must have re-raised and I just ran away and ran out of 8 range. Yes, come follow me. Nice. This looks like I thought there was a UFO that spawns around here. Nice, double drops. I know for urns, so I think it's a better drop rate in the palace than out here, but there's clearly other things that I need that only spawn out here, so makes sense to get everything out here first, then go in if I still need some more urn organs. Nice, new home point. Actually funny, I don't think I've gotten any Zomet yet, and they're what, 100% drop if it's like the mother or if it's the lead one. Because if you look, though, there's often like a Zomet running around, and then there'll be kind of a train going, and the lead one's 100% drop. If it's one by itself, it's... Nope. Not waiting to see if they re-raise. If it's just one by itself, it's typically not 100%. I've seen... Well, it's hard to then argue if, you know... If it's not 100% when it would be, because then you just don't know if you get lucky or not. But, it's definitely 100% if, like I said, there's a train. Even if it's just a train of 2. Nice. Nice. I think, what is it? Yeah, off my list, I need sharks the most, but there's probably gonna be the first one done. Yeah, so when I get one of these HQ, can I just, like, you know, hit it with my knife or something, damage it so then it's no longer high quality, just be, like, normal? It's funny that high quality isn't, like, backwards compatible. And that's the same thing, I know. It has to be the regular stones, not the +1 or +2 if you're doing, was it Idris or, was it Rune Fencer's ultimate weapon? What was it? Wailing Stones is one of them. I can't remember what the other ones are. But you can't use the +1s. It has to be the NQ. Those aren't gonna like link up. So this one was hollow. I think I've been to Mia, so I have not been to one in Dem. I think. Where's my first Zomet? Nice, okay. So this Zomet there. Ooh. And this one. So both of those will be 100% drop, so. Good, I don't have a Aeolian Edge set. Actually, do I still have auto target off? Come on. There it is. No, it's on. I think I should jump to another area. Oh no, actually, going back the way I came. That's why I'm not seeing any enemies. Definitely helps if you're going in the right direction. Yeah, I should jump to another area anyway so I can get all the UFOs. I'm gonna be locked behind time spawn for them. But it's nice that the high level ones are 100% drop rate. Nice. You're going to give me another organ. I don't need treasure hunter for you. But I do need treasure hunter for you. Oh, nice. Hello. How's it going, Gold Moral? No, thought he was linked with the other one. I'm not too worried about them if they're not linked, since drop rate's pretty bad from my understanding, unless it is. Well, let's see. You're forcing it to be 100. Now let's warp. Let's try them out. I think that's the last one. Wait, where did I put there? Wait, is that not... I thought that one was linked with one. Must just be 3 solo guys here. Alright, anyway. Yep, this is the crystal I don't have. I'm not sure if you are a mother or not. Yep. That means 100% drop here. The heck? Like I've ever experienced that before. It like locked on, like while he was like kind of underwater, and it kept the camera down there. Huh. An interesting thing to try and mess around with. Alright, so I got a stack of Zonet. And what do I only need 25 of that, so almost halfway there. By yourself. I don't like wasting the time. Hey Mojo, how's it going? I'm just farming the organs. Might as well get the wind discard. At least one of them's gonna re-raise. Dog's excited about something. Just about to say, I'm like, I don't remember where the UFO spawns over here. Plus, I think there's multiples, but he's right there. That's what, 3? Oh, nice. Well, grats for you, Civil. Definitely a nice piece that should be used in pretty much every weapon skill. Not every. But even if you don't even have what would be, you know, arguably the best piece for whatever said weapon skill, it's still not a bad option. Annoying with your range attacks. SC doesn't want to fix like movement locks. Still further north to get to the crystal. Goldfish over there. I haven't seen one of them in a while. Oh, you're welcome, Christian. Glad that that was helpful. And yeah, definitely, you definitely get a nice increase in damage. I'll be interested in seeing, you know, how well it does with Ragnarok, especially since I've been doing it with 1. Actually, it was interesting. I heard people say it before, but I never obviously retained it since I didn't have 1. I didn't seem to care, but it was like, my Great Axe is actually better to use than Ragnarok if I'm not being buffed. Like, if I'm getting, like, a, you know, buffed for, like, Zerging, like when I'm doing Ambuscade or anything, where you're having, like, Bard and Geo buffs. In that case, it's better. I was also noticing I was getting a significant damage increase, like, more than 2 times, if I was going at 2,000 TP as opposed to 1,000. I need to do some more testing, but it was just interesting playing around with it and seeing the different numbers I was getting. But like, I'm definitely looking forward to getting the Gorget along with the belt. Got the key item for this area. Alright, so I'm actually almost halfway done with sharks. And I'm almost a third of the way. Still need a lot of goldfish. Nice. There's another UFO. Whoops. Did not have TH on the... Oh, never mind. Erased anyway, so that works. Although you can get double drops. You can kill them once, re-erase, get a second drop. I'm not sure, but I think the goldfish... What was it? The hem... I don't even know how you pronounce that. I'm just gonna call them goldfish. I think they have a higher drop rate. The ones if they're like underwater and then you walk over them when they come out. I think. Could be wrong about that. So if we still need a lot of those organs, we'll go and attempt that. Actually, what place is Bastok in? I'm not sure if I can buy... I know if Bastoc's in first, you can buy Gorgets off of an NPC. Otherwise, you're gonna like overpay off the auction house. I'm not sure if he sells them if Bastoc's in second or not. Where did you come from? Not that I'm complaining. I didn't see any shark. Okay, cool. He does have them. I know if Bastoc's in last, he doesn't have them. So, that's good. Yes, now you will experience true boredom. You don't have a buddy following you. Are you guys floating around out here with no buddies? Actually, I never got the crystal, did I? Plus, I got the 2 UFOs here. So yeah, I should head to the other place and try and get them. I can't tell. Well, I guess I'll find out when I have two hitting me or just one. Nope, that's just a single. This one's a double. Maybe what? 10 more zomets. Make that 9, or make that maybe 8. Actually 7. No, that's two pairs. Huh. Actually, maybe even less. So that I think I need 14 sharks. Dang it. 7 zomets. $20 earned. 14 sharks. Alright, make that 6. 17 goldfish. And 6 UFOs. Not too bad. Yeah, considering it's looking like Zomets might be done first, I'm only gonna grab ones I see in pairs. It's not worth wasting my time on singles with the low drop rate. Why aren't I streaming on Twitch? I don't know. I honestly don't have a good answer to that. I honestly probably should be dual streaming. I'll look into that. I was streaming it on Twitch a long time ago. But yeah, I don't really have a good answer. Jeez, a lot of goldfish around here. Don't really have a good answer though to why I'm not streaming on there on Twitch currently. I think it's just the real reason is just I've been just focused on YouTube because that's where I've been posting the videos and just posting my content, and that's where I'm just, you know, putting my time and energy into the channel. So, and then when YouTube had streaming, it's like, oh well, I'll just stream on that. So it's not really a good reason why not. It definitely would be advantageous to, you know, be streaming on both. Like I said, I did it at some point. I'm sure I still have an account for Twitch. I'm sure I could figure that out and all that, and so maybe I'll check that out this weekend. Cause yeah, honestly, my plans for this weekend, since I got like Cauliflower, like basically finished Rhapsody missions, finished Zillert, COP, Adeline. I did not finish whatever. Was it Archurgan, whatever, Whitegate, and definitely didn't finish Wings of the Goddess. Heck, I haven't even finished Wings of the Goddess on my main. But so I don't really have a lot that I'm really trying to get done with her at the moment. There obviously is. I want to start doing stuff in Zeta, Sky, and is it Regina? No, that's not pronounced right. But yeah, I'm gonna probably spend a lot of my time this weekend getting, like, probably getting videos lined up so I can start having them release more, and I'm gonna actually rebuild my recording PC. It's been running slow, not to mention I just refurbished it. I was using it for when I was selling insurance, which I didn't do for long. It was built for that, and then I just, when I stopped doing that and started using it for recording, I just uninstalled the other software and installed it. But the PC's having issues at this point, so I'm gonna rebuild it this weekend. And was just planning on trying just to, like, you know, upgrade and kind of, you know, improve things around here for myself. So I could definitely add getting Twitch, so I'm dual streaming, into the mix and try and test all that. I think that would be something good to add to my list. I just basically double back. Yeah, I need to go. Yeah, I did not mean to come out here. I think you're paired. You look like you're following him. Yes, you are. Yeah, exactly. Wings of the Goddess is just so boring. It really is. That's why I never finished it on my main. The sad part is, I think it had the most potential to actually go somewhere. Because, you know, when you're playing through the game, you're hearing about, you know, the war that happened in the past and all this stuff. And, you know, there's build up and then you go there and just, like, Walk of Echoes when you just first saw it in cutscenes was cool. I was thinking that was going to be, like, the new Sky or Sea, and was, you know, thinking about things like that. And it was just all, just, anytime just basically did anything in Wings of the Goddess for the most part, it was just felt like it was a disappointment. Not to mention, just SE took forever to release updates for it. I'm trying to think. What is it? I think like Abyssia. I think like Wings of the Goddess came out long before, like a long time before, probably 3 or 4 years before Abyssia came out, and I think Abyssia was done before they wrapped up Wings of the Goddess. I think they only wrapped it up. I could be incorrect, but I think they only wrapped it up right before Adeline dropped. Or not terribly long, maybe like a year before Adeline dropped. But I mean, like I said, I might be remembering that incorrectly, but that's how I remember it. I do just remember it was like, there was sometimes like a year between updates. Maybe it was even longer than that too, but... And that's the other thing, like, Kate Sith as a summon, just, even though, like I said, I haven't finished it, but I've seen other players use him and everything, he definitely feels incomplete. There's not even much you can do with, was it Atmos? I understand he's a cool effect, though, if you're trying to, like, you know, dispel, because I think he's, like, basically 100% dispel effect. Although there's got to be some buffs he can't remove. I don't know, like I said, haven't completed Wings of the Goddess, so, you know, it's something that I've never experienced firsthand, so I can't really say. All my information would be secondhand in that regard. But yeah, I need to finish Wings of the Goddess at some point. So I have not seen any UFOs over here. You don't have a buddy? I don't want to waste my time with you. How are we looking? Whew! That's gonna be plenty of, was it kinetic points? Alright, so I need 9 more sharks. 4 more Zomets. Oh, might as well get the last card. So yeah, if I want to look for UFOs, I should be looking up in the sky. And if you're not looking up it, you can very easily miss them. What? Wait, I do not want to go back over here. It's just going to make a big giant circle. Thought there was one up here and then one down to the south part. Guess we'll hit the south part and then look around. "45 seconds. Nice. Where is the UFO? Starting to wonder if someone killed it at this point. I don't know if they're like an hour respawn. Something like that. Like 45 minutes or an hour. It's my sub. I think it's currently Dancer. I should have probably subbed War. It's not really doing anything, you know. Not doing anything with my TP with steps or sambas. Not that I need it. This is all basically trash, but I probably should have just subbed War. Could have just popped Berserk and speed things up a little bit. Okay, there's one of the UFOs. So that would be half. Man, Perrin's excited about something. Oh, what's going on? I'm crazy, or yeah, I haven't been getting I haven't been getting drops lately. Luckily, this guy's 100%. Well, I mean, I'd prefer Treasure Hunter just with TH. I mean, I know fast kills, but considering I'm getting TH8 on pretty much all of them, that's, you know, 8 chances at, you know, each drop. So... I mean, what would be ideal is just if I had, I mean, pulling large groups, but I mean, if I had an Aeolian Edge set, I haven't taken the time to build it. She basically has no magic attack gear, so wouldn't be any good. I'm trying to even think. Outside of her Herculean for augments, I'm trying to think what's the best pieces. There's Sinister Rain's good for some of the stuff, but that's typically best for Paladin. All the, like, August armor is ridiculous for, Paladin to be doing Aeolian Edge or anything where you need magic attack. That's the other thing, was it? Well, I agree. Things like this would be best with friends, because then they're just killing all in... You know, they could be killing in one of the other parts of the zone. And you're all in the party and getting drops. I totally agree. The thing is, the whole point of Cauliflower was to actually try and do things, you know, solo. For the most part. Obviously, things like Ambuscade, you're not going to solo, but... that's like the main point behind her, was so that way people on, you know, smaller servers or, you know, whatever, they can... Showing them how they can do content solo is the most part. It's kind of the point of her. Do as much low-man stuff as possible. Not that this is really anything. I mean, this is just trash mob farming. Like, I could give the controller at this point to pretty much like a 5-year-old, and it would be pretty hard for them to actually kill me. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to build groups and do stuff. There, you know, you can't do everything solo, but I try and do as much as I can solo or low man on her as possible. I don't have a problem though, like if people want to do an event, like plan an event and do stuff on her, or I can always pull out my main also. I'm definitely down for that, but I mean, a lot of like the stuff, like the progression that I really want to be doing on her, if I can, I want to be trying to do it, you know, as low man or as solo as much as possible. Which is going to be funny, because I'm going to have to get help to actually synthesize the Gorget. Yells and I have been able to do it duo. Probably go back to first, oh, there's the other UFO. Yeah. Go back to the first home point. Nice. So how many do I need? I gotta be close. I think, okay, just one... Yeah, one more, shark urn. What the heck? Oh. Wasn't quite there yet. Nice, so 4 more UFOs. One shark. I still need 3 more zomets. Lots of goldfish, and still need a ton of urns. Here's how I do it if you're gonna try and know with the wikis. Best way I would put this is around Abyssea time. So anything kind of Abyssea, and even then Abyssea is kind of a toss-up. You could go to either one. But I'd say vast majority of things that are pre-Abyssea, typically the old, the wiki you were referring to is typically better. Anything, like I said, kind of post-Abyssea, don't even bother going there. The information's horrible. You're better off going to BG. That's kind of how I equate it. There's some things, like I think BG's a little better for like salvage, if you're trying to read up and look up information on salvage. And, you know, so it's not exactly 100%, but for the most part, that's kind of how I would gauge it. If it's pre-Abyssea, typically the old wiki's better. If it's post-Abyssea, typically BG's better. At least easier to sort through and understand, for me anyway. Come on, give me my shark organ, so then I can... I probably shouldn't even worry about it. I should probably just start ignoring sharks now, because I'm going to aggro a shark sooner or later. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna end up with extra shark organs. And it typically happens just because you're gonna aggro them. Not to mention, they have a decently high drop rate. I mean, I think, yeah, shark organs are the highest drop rate of any of these, not counting 100%, because, you know, it's 100%. Not to mention, I think sharks are the only ones out of these that drop 2. You can get 2 on one mob. I think. I should jump back over to number 1 home point. I don't even know which way is the crystal from where I'm at. Oh jeez, I didn't realize I was turned around and went south. Boom. $3K comet. Alright, so yeah, shark organ's done. I believe. Oh no, I was done before. Okay, so sharks are done. I still need 3 more zomets. And then lots of everything else. So I'm guessing that one didn't re-raise? Yeah, that's where I was like, where was it? I felt like there was an area around here that had a bunch of goldfish. And it's right here. Just make sure these guys don't lose interest, though. This is it, what, 25 of those? Yeah. So, 4 more of them. 3 more zomets. Huh. Make that 2 zomets. Nice. What the heck? Oh. For a second, I thought somehow it was only had one dagger equipped. That's weird, but no. Let's double check, but yep. So, zomets are done. Sharks are done. See, here's the thing. This is a really good area for goldfish, although, we'll come back. It's not that far. I think it would be better to come back here since I only need 3. I mean, arguable, I should just go farm urns now. Although, let's run around, let's see if the UFOs respawned over here. And probably after this, I'll make a loop and then I'll probably head into the palace to farm urns. I just might finish on goldfish just out here. Was that there before, or did that like just spawn? I'll have to go back and check my footage, see if I happen to look in that area. Alright. What is that? Three more UFOs. Remember, I got... And high quality. I just damage it a little bit. I'll just be NQ. Give it a little blemish. Alright, well there's one. So two more. Stop giving me all these high quality organs. You only want normal quality organs. I don't know, there's something funny about saying that. Saying that out loud. Can't imagine a doctor saying that. No, we don't want your high quality organs, we just want the normal ones. Just want normal quality. Come on. Nice. So, is that one? Good old short-term memory. Yeah. Alright, so one more of that, and then I need 16 urns. And still 3 UFOs, but they're not, the UFOs aren't hard. It's just a matter of there being limited spawns and finding them. Watch, it'll be funny when I go through just to be like, oh, let's go and like clear C and go take AV just for fun and giggles. Well, I'll have a hard time getting HQ organs of it. There's an urn over there? First I was thinking the shark was going up, and I was like, wait, you shouldn't see the shark until he comes above water. It's working as intended. Why would you want that? Now, it's... Well, I want the normal organs. It's like, you can't like pick, oh, I want TH0 for one drop and TH8 for another drop. Nice, so 2 UFOs. Yeah, it's a fun game. Like I'm enjoying. I enjoyed coming back to it. I think I left at a good time because I don't think I would have been happy essentially starting over and getting like, I don't even know, like 105, then 109, and then 113, and eventually to 119 gear. Going through that whole progression phase, I don't think I would have been happy because I hate when you have, as I call it, like you have the proverbial carrot you're chasing. Kind of like what 14 does, which is why I don't play that anymore. Every few months, the level cap gets raised. I like it now because it's kind of almost how 11 was way back in the day at 75, where it's like horizontal progression, and every once in a while, you'll, you know, there's a little bit of vertical progression, or not vertical, but it's horizontal, but, you know, every once in a while there's upgrades and new stuff coming out. And I like how they're doing that now. Because I'm pretty sure they said they don't have any plans of increasing the item level. Even though we're really, like, if you're in top end gear, you're really like 135, 140 anyway. Alright, so we got them. Let's just keep going till we get the UFOs, because if they were up, chances are the other one's up. I need, what, 1 goldfish, and I don't even want to know how many urns. Too many. That way I'll just go in the temple and be done. Come over here. We don't want to aggro. Nice. So that should be it for goldfish. So just UFO. Let's double check. Yep, that's done. That's done. Yep. So maybe what? Totally. Yeah, total of 30 urns. And I have 14, so almost halfway. Nice, now I'm halfway. Oh, and there's 1 UFO. Alright, so if that one was there, it's likely gonna be down. See, I feel like I need to summon you further back in the line just because you're so big being a Gawker, you're being annoying right behind me. Nice. Whoops. No treasure hunter. Well, not no treasure hunter, but... sorry, Civil, I didn't see what you said. Well, after Ambuscade 2 gear, well, I mean, pretty much for the most part, top end gear is either going to be Abjuration gear, Bissia plus 2 gear, or like Reginal armor, like Valorous mail for like heavy DDs, and Herculean gear for like Thief and stuff. The Thief Ninja. So in some aspect it's typically one of those. There's obviously always the exception, and then there's obviously now with the there's Artifact plus 3 and Relic plus 3. So between a mix of all of them, you'll find, you know, out of those 5 different sets, you'll find the pretty much the best set for any job. Like I said, of course, like anything else in this game, there's always exceptions, but pretty much like Ambuscade, Sky, Reginima, and Artifact and Relic. And I'm sure at some point they're gonna make Empyrean armor go to plus 2 and plus 3. It'll be interesting to see what like what kind of event they give us, because doing like the new type of Dynamis they have with Relic gear makes sense. Omen with Artifact, there wasn't really anything with Artifact, so I mean, we got Omen with that. I mean, that's cool. So I mean, I'm just interested in seeing what's gonna come from Empyrean, because Empyrean, what is it? Trying to think. The upgrade process, it doesn't, because you get it from Abyssia, and then you're using items to upgrade it from, it's coming from Adelant areas. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Plus, you got to do Vigari to even get it, so you can upgrade it from 109 to 119. Yeah, that's a whole nother spiel there. Yeah, see, that's the thing, and I've thought about that. I'm like, Abyssia 2.0, I don't think they're gonna do that. If they did, I'm not sure how they, like, they'd want to do it, I think, a little more streamlined, because, like, the new Dynamis is like the old school Dynamis, but it's a lot more streamlined and it's quicker because the old school Dynamis was what, 3.5 hours. I'm not sure what the, because I believe they just added new time extensions to Dynamis. I could be wrong. I haven't really done it lately. I did it when it was first released, and I've done it maybe like 2 or 3 times since then. But so I'm not sure about the recent updates and changes they did. But I mean, from my understanding, the most you could stand there is 2 hours. It might have been updated to more recently. Yeah. Let's get a Puru first, so that way I don't have Zed up my ass. He was getting annoying. The thing is, I didn't mind it. I mean, you gotta kill multiple NMs to move up. Now, here's the thing. Some of the stuff for visions did get quite excessive. Like, Chloris and Glavoid, getting pops for them, because you gotta kill like 16 NMs. That's a little ridiculous. If it's something more like, okay, you gotta kill 3 or 4 NMs to get to 1 NM, I'm fine with that. Kind of like how Sky and Kieran, a little bit how C, but that got a little dragged out also. But like I said, if it was just a handful of NMs to get to like 1 big NM and the big NM's better, I don't really have a problem with that. I like that kind of system, but as long as it's not like I said, like Chloris or Glavoid where you gotta kill 16, that just gets excessive. I don't know. Like I said, I'm almost wondering if they're gonna do some kind of whole new event, because like Vigari had nothing really to do with Abyssia and Voidwatch. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. All upgrades follow their old path. The thing is, it's ridiculously easy. I mean, it was ridiculous easy content back in the day once you got, like, geared up and stuff. Now, it's even more of a joke. You can go in there at item level with, like, no Atmas and everything, and it's like you're fully buffed with Atmas. Oh, we're never going to see new zones. I don't expect to see any new zones except for maybe at the most kind of like a new BCNM area. Like there might be something new where you zone in where it's something really tiny and small. There's no way they're going to take the time and make a whole new zone that we're running around and program and map all that out. I'm 1000% sure on that. The only way they would do that is if somehow a new expansion came out. It's kind of like Omen. Omen's kind of its own like little zone, but that's you know, there's nothing big about it. There's nothing from a programming standpoint that would be difficult. Heck, most of the zone, there's what? Omen really has like what? 5 different areas if you really want to like count it out. And I'm not talking like the different was it the Cataract NMs. I'm talking about there's like 5 areas. They all look the same. You got the first 2 that's in the one circle, then you got like the really big circle if you're going towards the boss, or the really big circle if you're card farming, and then like where you actually fight the boss, and that's like really it. I'm just finding it amazing. They said what, like 2-3 years ago they weren't gonna make any more content. They were done updating it, and yet the developers that are still like keeping the game running are actually still making new content. And I know, what is it? There was apparently an interview recently talking to them, and they were like, I mean, they're like, we're not doing anything, you know, very in depth and everything, and we can do it, so why not? You know, it helps bring more people in and keeps the game fresh. And I agree. I've been happy with, you know, with the updates they're doing, because they're minor updates that, again, like I said, keeps it fresh. But it's nothing that's going in and like completely making current content irrelevant, which is what, you know, a lot of the stuff like post Abyssea started doing, was making a lot of earlier stuff for the most part irrelevant, unless they were doing something through gimmicks where they're like forcing you to go back and, you know, fight something again. I'll have to keep an eye out. I don't think these guys can do it. I think only in the outer courts they can do it. But keep an eye out in case I get the message for popping. What is it? The Dark Knight urn. What is it? You're enveloped with sheer admosity, I think is the message. Actually, I hit him before Treasure Hunter went off. My bad. I still would have gotten some, but I don't think what I'd get, so I wouldn't have had. I think I'm getting, what, 5 if I'm not in my Treasure Hunter gear. If I'm not getting 8. Yeah, it is fun to go back and do old content. And the nice thing is, a lot of it's at least streamlined to be faster. Like, it's faster to pop NMs. Obviously, being higher level, it's faster to kill things. tagged at least. Really? You guys want to drop organs? Come on. Oh, there's one. Would have respawned at this point. Oh shoot, I didn't see I'm full inventory. Yeah, I do not want to lose that organ. About to say gorget, but that's not a gorget. That's a I don't even know what I want to do with that clear drop. I think that gives me, what, intelligence? Got that from, what's finishing COP. Store all this stuff. Singles in there just to help a little bit for space. Really, guys? Alright, so it's 30 and I have 20. So 2/3 of the way there. 10 more. Nope, and it never will be. Not for me anyway. I'll never play on that POS again. Alright, so is that 9 more? Yep, 9 more. Oh shit. Like I said, that's what I was afraid of. So hold on. I had to get it a while ago then. Like how I said, I was like, I'm afraid I'm gonna miss the message if I get it. And I did. I want to see because I'm curious, although I'm probably not going to be easy to tell. Because from my understanding, you can only get it if it's one of those outer 4 rooms. But again, that's not something I'm confirmed on. Not seeing the message anywhere. Oh, there it is. That's why I didn't see it. I had all this other stuff going on. Now I'm like scared I'm gonna miss it. So I got a few organs there. So it's 7 more. Nice, 6 more. Catching up to the spawns. So 5 more. So are there any in here? Yes, there is. Nice. 4. Three. Nice. I got it. I didn't see. I'll check. I didn't see myself get it though. Wait till this thing's dead just so I'm not dealing with it. I was kind of looking for it and I didn't see it. Well, thank you for pointing that out. But I guess I would need to go back now and look for it because it's gonna get cleared out of the log. Hopefully I won't be fighting this thing 100 bajillion times. So, you saw that I got it. Was it from some mob in this room, or was it in the other room I went to? Remember, I used to solo this guy on Red Mage. That was fun. After I'd gotten the cape and I was still like soloing it, I'm trying to remember, I was trying to get a bunch of pops. Whoa! Second kill? Nice. That's the pop. I remember I would like pop it, and then after I like was stable and had things going, I would you know, say to my link shell, be like, hey, I popped Dark Knight, does anyone want to come out help me kill it? Just because I think the most I had was like 77 re-raises one time. But we haven't come out. I'm like, you can have the cape, I don't need the cape. So it's like anyone who wants to come out and help and lot the cape. Was definitely fun. Oh, nice. Just cut through. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that someone said there was no limit. I heard someone had gotten into triple figures for getting re-raises. I mean, most of the time for me, I'd say I'd probably average somewhere in the teens. Which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things, but it still can take a while. Especially when you're just red mage and you're mostly like bio dotting it and kiting, and you get the occasional nuke in there, but the thing is, you can only nuke so fast anyway, because you're gonna run out of NP, and then you're either waiting on refresh or you know, vert timer. So you're always limited somewhat. I'm just shocked it killed it or it died in only 2 re-raises. Thank you for pointing that out. I would have missed popping it twice. I lost count again. Is it still 3? No, 2. I only need 2. Now I'm like really making sure I don't miss it. So one more. I mean, honestly, it's not. What is it? Dark Knight wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, it was annoying, but I mean, he wasn't tough. Dragoon was obviously a joke. Nice, done. Because you would just zone it, come back, and nuke it as long as there were a dot. The only thing you'd have to worry about is if there was somehow competition. And like typical SE fashion, they like. That's like one thing you can like bank on. You finish, and then you just happen to kill another mob because you're already engaged, and you of course got an additional drop. That's like notorious SE. They love to do that to you. Like, oh, I'm done. Oh, here's more drops that you don't need. Alright, so let's turn all these crystals in so I get some space. Nice, almost 10k right there. Dang, so all that farming got me out, got me over 15k, 16k kinetic units. Nice. Alright, so Bastock. No. I think it's in this one. Nope. I guess it makes sense. It would be an armor. Yeah, here it is. Charging Chocobo. Yep, Gorget. Alright. Do I have space for all the chips? Nope. Stick that in there. Okay. I don't even remember what time the shops are open for the chips. We're in Bastock already, so... Are you open? Why do I feel like he's closed? Yeah. Although he's going to be open in a minute. This will be sweet because this is a really good weapon skill piece. I mean, I think just basically kind of across the board it is. Like I said, that you'll find situations where there's other things that are better, but like 90% of the time, this is just the best weapon skill piece. Well, it's going pretty good since I just farmed everything I need to make all 8 elemental gorgets. About to go make them in a minute as soon as I get the chips for it. So all in all, it went well. Plus we got what is it? We got Dark Knight. Got the deed. Huh. Alright, let's go make some gorgets. I'm trying to remember. I think you need to trade her. You trade her the chip and the gorget first. Then you trade her all the organs. I think is how it works. It's been a while. I believe she was upstairs. She's upstairs down the ramp. In the middle. I am on a Jira. Okay, did I just not need to talk to you? I don't remember. Alright, so we'll just try the gorget and the chip. Or is it you? I don't remember who. Yes, I'm aware of all this. So yes, I did need to talk to her first. And I don't feel like looking up what organs it is, so we're just gonna do this. I know she'll like pull, yeah, she'll pull whatever she needs, and I'll keep what. whatever's not used. Rather than trying to look up the exact amounts and be like, oh, this. Now here, just take all my organs. Is Siren server still up? I have no idea. Here, I can check for you. Siren is still up and live, yes. I remember to pull those 2 single organs out. Undefeated and besieged? Wow. See, then if I were on your server, because my character grew up on Valifor back in the day, and for the longest time, only myself or anyone who came with me, it was probably for like a period of like 5 years, were the only ones to ever recover the the Astral Candy from the Mamula Jah. I always liked having that title too, because you get the title for clearing that BCNM Subduer of the Mamula Jah. And I just thought it was cool because it was like no one else did it, and it wasn't something that you could be like, oh, let me go try and do this BCNM. No, because you had to. Oh, might help if I trade it the next Gorget. Because you had to lose the Astral Candy to even be able to attempt it, and then even on top of that, it was just really hard. It was really hard sneaking in there with everyone, because once they have the Astral Candy, I think you get to a certain point, all the mobs are true sight. You had to farm a key item to even enter the BCNM. I think you had to farm 2 key items. I don't know, it was something like that. It was a royal pain. Yeah, it was for a while I had it, because whenever they like stole, what was the Mamula Jah? I never actually did the one for the trolls. I did do it for the Lamias, and I was probably the first, maybe also the second time it was recovered for the Lamias, but then I didn't ever do it after that. They actually lost it a decent bit over the years. So yeah, so saying that you guys never lost it is quite impressive. But then again, since you never lost it, like I said, that's a whole another aspect that you never would have had the chance to enjoy. But it's definitely cool. It's definitely impressive and just shows teamwork across the server, as you guys were dedicated to make sure you're winning the besieges. I think the other thing that I liked about it too is once you cleared that BCNM, you gotta you forced a server-wide message saying that it was recovered. Cause I remember doing that, seeing it pop up, and then people were like, "Oh yay, we got it back!" I think people say that in Link Shell, and then get back in town because it was. I think it took like 30 seconds before it happened, so you could easily warp back, and then you see everyone shouting in town, happy that it was back. It's like, yes, you people can thank us. It was hard too, because how the BCNM worked, they had like ridiculous amounts of HP, and if you killed any of them or got their HP low, I think up to 60%, that's how much HP they'd have for anyone who came in after the fact. But they would always regen back to 60%. Even if you killed one, if you failed and went back in. So even when we tried clearing it, we would typically try and do it multiple times. And like the first goal was like just try and kill the like one and then get the other two low, so that way when we come back and do it again, it would be much easier because they have less HP. What was the other thing? Because it was quite difficult. Alright, so I'm halfway done trading. I still... well, apparently I already traded the Gorget. I need to dig out those other organs. Alright, clean out my bags too. There's one, there's the other one. Alright. All right. I should be left with what? One organ? Nice. So now I will have to sit down with some time with Yells and go do the synergy to get the actual, you know, synergize these into one item. And I meant to do it when I did the belt, but then when we actually synergized it, I wasn't recording and I meant to record it because I want to make a small guide on synergizing, because I've actually seen people in shouts and seen people talk that say they don't want to bother with making the belt just because it's synergy. They don't have a problem. They said they don't have a problem farming whatever stuff to make it. They just don't want to deal with synergy because it's too complicated. They don't understand when it's honestly really easy. Although you should have some levels in it because that'll make it easier, but you technically don't need any levels in it. You can actually do it at level 0. And the more people you have, the easier it is to some degree. It's kind of that whole thing where if you're not doing it right and not working well together, having more people can actually be a hindrance because, you know, you're stepping on each other's toes and stuff. But if everyone's working together and doing what they're supposed to, it is easier. So there's that. So we're going to make a synergy guide somewhat soon. Been talking about videos real quick. The current plan at the moment is to video coming out tomorrow is going to be Abyssia stuff. It's going to be going over in detailed progressing through Abyssia and giving ideas and showing charts and stuff how you're going to actually, how you would go about progressing. So it's very easy to see, pull up, and know what paths, and even stuff like if for certain enemies have Atmos, we're going to be highlighting certain enemies that are, you know, obviously more targeted and have stuff that you want. It's not going to be a long video, not like the intro that ended up being much longer than I originally wanted. Then the video that'll be coming out next after that will be the one about the campaigns coming up, because that'll be able to come out right before the campaigns. Then I'll be doing the follow-up to Void Watch. I've had quite a few people asking me when I was going to be doing the next, you know, Void Watch stuff, because I did like the intro stuff, and I said I was going to do the other stuff, and then it fell off my radar, and so I'm going to plan on doing that, because since the Void Watch campaign is this month, I'm going to make sure I go through all of it and do it all with Caulifla and get it recorded. So that is coming in the works, and that'll probably be the video after that one. So it's a little update for anyone. So you want a Ranny guide? I mean, I can try and find the there's not really much to say about Ranny at this point. I definitely killed her on a stream. I can look for you and see if I can find it. She was pretty easy. Let me see. Trying to remember when that was. It was a live stream. I remember that. I think was it after I was done farming the belt? Let's see. No. So I remember I did it at the end of a stream. No, and it would have had to have been after that one. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it and... Is it farming? Oh no, I think this is it. Yeah, here it is. So, I'll post a link for you. Hey, Doom Guy. I didn't get the Gorget itself, and I'm gonna obviously get it at another point, because I'm gonna need help synergizing it to make a guide, but I have all 8 Gorgets, so the hard stuff's done. Just a matter of doing the synergy part, which I'm gonna end up doing off stream. But I will record it because I'm gonna make a synergy guy. I was just talking about that, but some of it's missing. What was missing? So that's the stream, the old stream recording of it, and I'm looking, it's about an hour and like 27 minutes, 28 minutes. And I think I had to fight her twice, so I don't think I got the drop the first time. I think I procced blue every time. I don't know, but obviously you can see and jump around in this, there to see the fight, but like, I definitely fight her, like, I'm fighting her at like an hour and 30 minutes in. But yeah, so again, so that's the plan with that. So if anyone was on the stream who's been interested in waiting for the Void Watch stuff, that's going to be coming in the next couple weeks. So it's in the works. Like I said, I'm going to make sure to go through with her during the campaign, because it just makes the most sense to do it. I'm probably going to want to go back and kill all the mobs I did for the cities that you have to do to get the to unlocking Empyrean weapon skills. Go back and through all of them again, since now, you know, with the campaign it'll be 100%. I'll be able to get all the abyscites and all the key item drops off the bosses. How long did it take me to farm all of them? To farm all the gorgets and everything. Let's see, how long has the stream been going? Where's my thing? 3 hours. Actually, the stream's been going 3 hours and 30 seconds right now. So, I don't know, because there was some off time. So, probably a little over 2.5 hours to farm them all. So, not too bad. But yeah, but that's what's coming next. So again, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, they're always welcome. I already have a laundry list. I don't mind adding more to it, because again, it gives me something to do. It tells me that's also where there's interest in videos, because this is definitely I'm enjoying building this channel up. I know you guys are enjoying the content, so I'm gonna keep at it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up for tonight. It was definitely a success. But again, thank you guys all for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the channel. And as always, may you have success in all you do.